Hello everyone, welcome to the Smashi Sports Show. Today is Monday, 21st of July. I'm Parth.
And I am Abdul Majid.
We're going to be discussing multiple topics that have happened over the week, obviously. So we have four titles to start with. First being Mahrez has responded to Ronaldo's comments saying that Saudi is a top five league. So Mahrez had something to say on that.
Yeah.
Al Hilal CEO also spoke about their ambitious vision after a very impressive World Cup campaign. And the Tunisian tennis star takes a break from tennis to focus on mental health. We will be getting into that in a while. And also some transfer news from the Arab world, just which club wants who and who's going to be landing where. So that's it.
Yeah.
So
And
for our
do you agree with Mahrez?
yeah.
That should be the first question.
Yes,
Do you agree with Mahrez?
because for our first story, Mahrez has said that. So Ronaldo had said previously that Saudi Pro League is a top five league. Mahrez had something to say on that, and he's like, it's not. It's not a top five league. It is on track to being top five. It probably will be top five, but he mentioned that it is not top five when you compare it to the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Ligue 1, etc. So
Yeah.
he disagrees with it, and he also said that there is significant improvement in the league's quality, and that the focus is on a long-term development rather than just becoming short-term, which I think is what you really need if you want to grow Saudi League and put it like on a major global platform. And he believes that the influx of stars like himself uh, is a crucial part of building and strengthening the Saudi Pro League. So he thinks that bringing in more stars will help elevate the league for the future.
Yeah. I think he is asking for a raise. This whole looks like an application for a raise that see stars like me. You should pay me more and bring more stars and make Saudi the top five league. It's a nice comment. It's not a false comment. I won't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
he's.
I think he's being realistic.
Yeah, he's being realistic. And Ronaldo, to be honest, in his part, he's also being realistic.
Because of he has to promote the
Yeah,
league.
he has to promote. Also, I think he is in a different mentality in the Saudi Pro League. He's kind of like 10-15% owner
Yep,
of the
yep.
club. He was the first person they signed to like give Saudi Pro League a big boost. Mahrez was one of the followers. So in his brain, he came and it was already like Ronaldo was there, Benzema,
Yeah,
Neymar
yeah.
was signed. So in his brain, he's like, maybe it can become better. But in Ronaldo's brain, he was brought on for a project, and his point of view comes from the vision that this is the vision.
This is
It
a
should
vision
be
that
top
this
five.
this is this is where the league
Yeah.
is heading to.
Yeah, so both of them are correct in their own ranks. Riyad Mahrez, he's not saying it's bad. He's just saying that maybe someday, soon enough, the way it is going up, the way we saw Al Hilal play against Man City, against other clubs in the Club World Cup, the quality of football was there. That is why they somehow reached the quarterfinals. It's not easy. So I think it is there. So both of them in their place are right, but I would still agree with Ronaldo that if you not in the sense that it is already a top five, in the sense that if you look at the whole vision, if you have like a eagle's eye view, a top view like Ronaldo has, it is there. It just needs to fine tune a few things. Obviously, Premier League has a long history. Bundesliga, they have history
Yeah, very,
that
very, very
makes them
historic, yeah.
big. Otherwise, Saudi Pro League also has history. It was never acknowledged. Saudi Pro League has been happening for over like 30, 40 years.
But
minimum I can
it,
remember.
It got like on the major platform after Ronaldo's.
So
side.
if you just talk about the quality of football, I think they are nearly there. Remember we did that if we had to remove one
Yeah,
from
I
the
know,
top,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if we had to remove one, we can make space for Saudi Pro League. Even right now, even in the quality, because fans-wise, stadiums are full when there's derbies and all these matches.
Yeah,
They're
during
full
the
to the
games
brim,
it is
right?
packed.
But otherwise, even at Premier League matches, some of the matches, the stadiums are not full. You don't see like all 60 games being filled up to the
Yeah,
brim.
but I mean, it's a majority of that is full.
Yeah.
And
See,
also, I mean, comparing capacities.
I
and
think
stuff.
it's just the season passes and having a culture there of going and watching football and drinking and fighting and throwing flares. And like they developed a culture over time, right? Saudi Arabia has developed its own culture over time. It just wasn't, in terms of optics, it was not for the global audience.
Yeah.
Now
It
they
was
know.
very much rooted and very local.
Yeah. So now they know that they need to bring in that global optics version of fan engagement, footballing engagement, everything, quality wise, how they produce the matches, how they show the matches. So it's not that far. And the money
Yeah,
that they're investing, it's not at all that far.
No, I think that's
Yeah.
what he's trying to say as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's not really that it's not far. It's just it's not top 5 right now.
Yeah, not top five, but most probably 100% with the kind of play that's happening. And to be honest, I think we always talk about Saudi Vision 2030. I don't think football will peak at when the vision ends and they come up with a new vision. Football will peak when 2034 World Cup happens in Saudi Arabia. So all this Saudi Pro League investment that you see, you'll see the result of it when the 2034 World Cup happens in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
is like the main goal
Yeah.
right now. It's like whatever they're doing right now is to ensure that World Cup
Yeah.
is like everyone will see like this is what
Yeah.
we've been doing for like the last 10 something years.
Yeah, and I've always said this. They need a team for that World Cup. Also, they
Yeah.
just don't need to host it perfectly. They will do it. They have a very good blueprint to follow from Qatar. They're building the greatest stadiums on planet. They're building one in line and they're doing great. Everything will be perfect. You don't like worry about that. The only worry I have is that they will
The
underperform.
team, the core of the
Yeah.
entire World Cup,
Yeah.
which is like has to
They
be
just
that
don't have to go in be like because
and
we are
and I think
hosts.
they are taking a very good approach to that because they have an ambition that they want all of like their players. So I think under 20 something players, they want them to like play at like proper level so that they're ready for the World Cup when it comes. And I think that's a very good step, not just to encourage your players, but also making sure that in the future your national team is stacked.
Yeah.
That's what you want because you can buy all the stars for your
Yeah.
clubs.
Yeah.
You can buy all the international stars for the clubs, but when it comes to the World Cup,
You will need a
everyone
local
will want to see, okay, what have you done locally?
Yeah.
And I think that's if this plan does end up working out perfectly, if they execute it right, then I think they will be a powerhouse.
And also within even within these like 9 years remaining, I don't expect Saudi Arabia to go on and win the World Cup.
Yeah,
It takes generation over generations to make a World Cup winning team. But just perform like Al Hilal. Like
Yeah.
at least give fight to one big club. Go through the group stages.
Don't be a
Be
pushover.
good.
Like don't be a pushover. Basically.
Yeah, just don't be like, okay, we're the hosts, so we're in the tournament, so
Yeah.
maybe we'll play. That's it. We'll play,
Basically,
we lose.
play
it's
the
fine.
tournament as if you've earned it.
Yeah. Not like because you're
No,
the
not
host.
like you deserve it. Play it like you've earned it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're the host, we've gotten here, but like we need to still like at least make the
Yeah.
first move.
So that's the first story. If you have any comments, we're live on Instagram. A few people are watching. You can join the conversation. We would love to see what you have to say. Next up is Al Hilal CEO Esteve Calzada shares his ambitious vision after impressive FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup performance. I don't need to say anything. They did great. I think they were, I know they were the standout Arab team out of the five. To be honest, I still believe that it was Al Ahly from Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Al Ahly from Egypt. They also deserve some spotlight because they played good games.
They played fine.
Yeah. They should. Hassan is saying. Yeah, Hassan 609. Two for you. But yeah, the idea is that you need to understand that Egypt has. I still think Egypt has more talent than Saudi Arabia and UAE.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
Footballing
don't
wise,
think it's a
right?
very far like thing
Yeah.
to say. It's a very valid thing to say. I think.
Yeah, and Egypt, Al Ahly should also be praised. They got a lot of money out of the Club World Cup. But again, apart from that, the footballing conditions. I remember when we started doing the Smashi Sports Show, Hisham was here, and he's a very crazy Egyptian
Yeah.
football fan. He's what's the Zamalek? He's a Zamalek fan. So he's Egyptian. He loves Zamalek, and he always said that we have such a nice system. Everything is there. if you just remove corruption,
Corruption.
I was like,
That's for a lot of football federations.
yeah, and I was
India
like,
Football Federation.
I was like, bro, you don't understand that corruption is not only in football. It ruins literally
everywhere.
everything. It ruins countries, it ruins economies, it ruins music,
Corruption is like
entertainment.
it's everywhere.
Yeah. So he was like that, oh, we need a system, and Egypt has a very, and to be honest, Egyptian teams deserve a lot of praise. Even with corruption, they're playing good
I like
football.
how he said that. Oh, the only thing we need to get rid of is corruption.
Yeah,
As if he's talking about like a striker change, like a small transfer change. You know,
Because
like,
I
bro, that's
always
the only
asked
thing
him.
that's missing. You know?
I was like, why would you support a local club? Even in Pakistan, we have so many clubs. We have football. We've got banned twice or thrice, but yeah, we got banned because political interference and everything. My only problem always was that if you remove corruption, Pakistan has a good enough football team. They don't.
Yeah.
A lot of our players play in Malta. A lot of our players play in one of the captain of the team. He lives in UK and plays for a tier 3 club also. So we have the talent. It's just corruption. And I was like, okay, apart from corruption, if you have to like pinpoint, like, okay, corruption aside, this is the problem in Egyptian football. He was like, no, bro, there's only corruption. that is why I was
He's saying
like,
it as if it's like a very minute change, you know, which is very easy to make. Like,
Hassan is saying over there are only 2 teams who compete all the time. It's not like Saudi Arabia at all, where you can find 6 to 7 teams competing. Good point. But again, Egyptian football is, I wouldn't say it's at the level of Premier, like
yeah.
playing wise. Premier League clubs have still like 6,
But
7 big
very,
clubs.
I think it's fun, dude. I've seen clips. It's very competitive.
Bro,
It's very
the
competitive.
fireworks,
It's fun.
the fighting.
We've seen like at the Club World Cup, the Al Ahly fans, they did not care. Like they were with pyros and everything in Philadelphia and against Inter Miami. They were just going at it.
Yeah.
Like they did not stop.
Like literal crazy fans, if you want to find in Middle
Yeah.
East, Egyptian football fans. They're like the, what do you call, what are the English?
Ultras, extremely hard.
Yeah, the ultras. So yeah, but coming back to Al Hilal, good. I just think we will keep praising them till the season starts and they start winning again. But we should be, because they did good. I think they did good. I think they couldn't have done better. So what did he say? He said he's optimistic about club's future. Following their strong performance, despite exiting in quarterfinals, they impressed with their competitive spirit and stylish football.
Very competitive.
Yeah. And we are expected to win every competition now. That's what he said. And emphasized that importance of stability under Saudi's PIF. He believes their global visibility is growing. Yeah, obviously you played good at Club World. You beat Man City. Whoever beats Man City gets some global highlight. But Al Hilal, I think they attracted 1 million new followers. I just saw.
I like how he mentioned that, you know, they are expected to win every single trophy.
Yeah.
It just shows like their ambition. Like
And I think they're the ones who have won it 10, 12 times. The Saudi Pro
think
League,
that
Al Hilal.
Between them and a lot, and then I think there's even. I mean, okay, sorry to Al Nasser, but I think it's between them and Al Ittihad
Yeah.
this season as well. I think it's again.
Yeah,
these
yeah.
two.
I've realized Al Nassr is always the third or fourth team.
Yeah, it's always like the third.
Even since Ronaldo has come, I've started following the clubs and but yeah, it's always Al Hilal or the other ones.
Al Ittihad.
Al Ittihad. It's always them. So Ronaldo needs to create a winning mentality in the players, I think. And I think, to be honest, it's a very good sign that Ronaldo is not winning. In hindsight, if you look at it, if from the first day Ronaldo came and the players started winning,
it would have like it would have pushed different narratives basically.
Yeah,
That that's how it's easy the league is. And
Also, I think the players around him would have become complacent and be like, okay, we don't need to do anything. He came and we started winning.
We're seeing it with Messi at Inter Miami.
Yeah.
Like, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like he's doing all the work.
So I think Ronaldo will keep pushing them for 2, 3, 4 years. And some of the young players in that team who will play the 2034 World Cup are the prospects. They will learn to be consistently working out, playing every second with your heart. They will learn it for a longer period. If Ronaldo came and they won, they would have been like, okay, yeah,
Like
it's fine.
It's him. But
he came and this
if he
happened.
went after winning by himself, then again it would live.
Yeah.
complete destabilization. of
Yeah, so I
whatever was
think
going on.
it's a good sign that Ronaldo is not winning. It's a very good. I know Al Nassr fans are hating him for not like taking them to the title, but it's a good lesson for other players that one player doesn't mean you can win everything, and also you have, even if you win, you have to keep putting in the work
Yeah,
every day.
it's
Every day you
it's
have to
about the
go to the gym.
consistency,
Yeah,
and I think he's trying to set that by,
yeah.
having a say in the decision of whoever's going to be coming in
Who
the
is
club.
coming? So yeah, that's about football. One of the stories that caught our eye from the world of sports and from the Arab world of sports is Ons Jabeur. She's taking a step back. I'm very sad because I remember I saw the first final she played and I was like, win, win, win. But she's been a runner up thrice. She's never won a Grand Slam. She's won the other tournaments, the smaller tournaments. It's not easy to win those also,
Yeah,
actually. But people are like, no, Grand Slams or Grand
she's
Slams.
former number two.
Yeah. So she's saying that it's time to take a step back. She's suffered from asthma, injuries, obviously, tennis players, a lot of injuries. But she's like, I will prioritize self care. And we didn't want to do this story only for the reason that, oh, she's taking a step back. Oh, nice decision. It shows so much about the athletes and the pressure that they play in. Imagine these tennis players, they don't play enough
Yeah.
if you compare it to football.
Exactly. If you compare to like
Yeah.
football and basketball and
Like
stuff
four
like
Grand Slams a year, ATP 1000, ATP, the other ones 500s. They don't play 500 because prize money is too low and there's no
I
star players
think
to play
in
with.
in a way it kind of like puts the pressure more because you
Yeah.
only have these 3-4 tournaments to perform in
Yeah.
if you're playing in them, and then if just one of them is not your day, then it
Yeah.
can completely derail you. And I've also seen over the years there's been like this. It's a good shift that players are not getting backlash for taking a break anymore.
Yeah.
Like 5 something years ago, a lot of
Yeah.
athletes got a lot of stick.
What was her name? Naomi Osaka. The biggest scandal that
Exactly.
happened. She was in a press conf. So she was at the tournament. I don't remember. I think it was Wimbledon or Australian Open. She went to the first press conference. Obviously, the reporters, they'll kill you with questions. This,
Yeah.
that. So the next match, he was like, I'm not doing a press conference. I don't have the like brain capacity, mental capacity, any capacity to answer questions. And they fined her. I remember, I think it was a $10,000 or $15,000. It's nothing for tennis players. But again, the only thing is that you were fined for
Yeah.
not appearing in a press conference because it's part of the deal when you sign.
It's like
and
a
go to
duty for
tournament.
them to do
Yeah,
the
it's a duty
press
for you
media.
because you have to promote the tournament, so you need to go on and say
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But she disagreed, and she didn't. I think she didn't participate in any press conference after that. She got out of. I think in the last 8 or last 16, she was out. Didn't win the tournament, but she was. I could see her crying. Also, I remember she won her first Grand Slam. Her
Yeah.
luck is so bad. She won her first Grand Slam against Serena Williams, and the whole conversation was
Or
Serena
about like
Williams.
Serena Williams having like a complete meltdown. or
Yeah,
something.
meltdown. And everyone, and in the end, even I think Serena also apologized, like, please don't take away everything. She's won it. And she was standing, imagine, she was crying not for the reason that she's won her first Grand
Because
Slam.
everyone's talking about
Yeah.
Serena. And speaking of, like, I think one more athlete, I think it was USA Simeone Biles for gymnastics.
Oh, yeah.
She had a lot of backlash because she was like, I'm taking a break, and they're like, how could you do this?
How
this
could
and
you do
that?
this, right?
And everyone was so mad.
You
And
don't have, I think people who haven't played sports or who haven't been in competitive environments, right? They don't understand the pressure that comes with it. You have to train every day. You have to, literally, you stop your life for those 5-6 hours every day.
It's like it takes a lot of stroll on you because these people think that, oh, for the tournament they'll just practice or train.
Oh, this guy won 5 million for.
They'll be like, oh, they'll practice 2 weeks before. How do you complain? You're getting millions for doing this.
Yeah.
But the physical strain and like the
The
way,
mental part of it, bro.
the
Physical
demands it asks from your body, and they do all that. They get to like the actual game and stuff, and if it's an off day, if they make one slip up,
Yeah.
That's done.
That's it. They're going home, right?
You're going home.
It takes a lot of toll on you.
I don't think at that point no one's going to care about how many millions they make.
I remember, on average, a tennis player in a single match, in a normal average time match, 1.5 hour, they run like a footballer runs in 10 football matches.
Yep.
So it's 10 times more in just one match in 1.5 hour. And in that same time, a footballer runs like 10 times less than them. So imagine the physical strain, and then you have to keep your brain in place.
Exactly,
right?
because you have to be extremely focused on what's going on. Like, okay, fine, you could be physically fine, but if you're not concentrated enough, it could go out of your hand.
Yeah. So just try one sport for all the people who think it's so easy.
Get up from your couch.
Yeah.
Go anywhere. Okay, just play any. Just not
run
even
a
tennis.
50-meter race with someone.
just play paddle. Play pickleball. Let alone
anything.
tennis, just play pickleball, and then if anyone wants to criticize these athletes for taking a break, then you'll understand.
Not even taking a break, just for the idea that, oh, this guy just hits the ball.
Yeah.
For golf players, a lot of people say that golf is so easy.
Oh, you just have to do this. How I've seen people say, how is golf a sport?
Bro, it takes a lot of time. Imagine, see, Tiger Woods went through so many surgeries, not because he wasn't doing anything. He was going through physical training every day. Then he is able to hit the ball
it's like
so nicely.
People don't understand that it's not just hitting. There's something called as technique.
Yeah.
Which you're supposed to use.
Even learning the technique, like if someone hits an eagle, like shot in one or something.
Yeah, like a hole in one.
Yeah, hole in one. They practiced like 1 million, 2 million times. Then they were able to do that. And hitting a ball 1 million times for no reason. Because training literally has no reason.
It's also about like external conditions, because they're literally out in the open. Like you don't.
It can be a windy
like
day.
the ball could be in the air, and then the wind could be like, nah.
The funniest thing about golf, if it goes into water, if it goes into sand, if it goes into a tree, if a squirrel takes it away, you have to go and find the squirrel and find the ball and do it. So it's very difficult. It's not easy to be competitive every single day.
Like
you have to create a mentality.
The gap between like average people and professional athletes is actually more insane than you think.
Just imagine, I remember I was giving my master's thesis presentation. I wasn't nervous, but I stood there and I saw people like literally shaking and sweating. So I've always been good with presentations, but I saw them shaking and sweating, and I was like, why? If you've done the work, if you've done your homework, if you've made the thesis, if you've written like 15, 20,000 words, you shouldn't be shaking at that point.
Exactly.
You should know it inside out. You should be confident. The problem was they paid and made this. They paid money and got those assignments. It's a thing. Or they would put it on Fiverr and get their assignments and thesis made. So I was like, okay, that's the reason. So if you don't do your homework as a player, as a sports person, it shows when you're actually competing.
Yeah.
Right? So,
and even if you do it, there it's like the fright is there.
Yeah.
It's just common human emotion.
Yeah. And with skill, like for example, if I'm a very good public speaker, even if you put me in front of like 1 million people and tell me to talk about the topic, I would. But if I'm not prepared, for example, they give me a topic which is not
like on the spot,
my
basically.
strength, I will still stutter, right?
Yeah.
And that's what happens with athletes. If you think they come with 2 weeks of preparation, they will stutter in the match. Even if you give Federer, like let Federer not play tennis for 1 month.
Yeah.
And you give him a racket and be
match
like,
sharpness. There's no match.
yeah, very first ball that you hit will be a match ball. You won't see Federer as Federer. Like, he doesn't know how to play, right? So they need constant. So I think we need to take the pressure off the athletes, and the biggest pressure is fans.
Yeah,
it's not. To be honest, media comes second to fans.
Media is there simply because the fans are there. Like if the fans don't want to criticize, the media will not be relevant at all. If the media see that there is something to be latched onto, they'll do their job, and the fans will
create a headline for you to get angry, and give a reaction.
The media is for the fans. They do not care about the players and what they're doing. I think the gap between professional athletes is crazy.
Yeah,
and the average person.
Yeah,
like the footballer that you constantly slander on a daily basis, every single day. 1v1 against you, you will see what levels are. Like you will
And it's just
Humbling experience.
giving like 4-5 hours of your life, literally every day of your life. Like in my life, I give 8-9 hours to this office, then I have 8-ish hours to give to my family, and then I sleep 8-9 hours. They give that family time to even the sport.
Yeah.
They try to give as much time to the sport. So that also takes a toll on you. It's a weird example. I'll give you a very recent example. It's from the world of entertainment. It's an Indian actor. He's very famous, Amir Khan. I recently saw an interview of him. He's promoting his new movie. He said one thing which sticks to everyone, every field, every sport and everything, and is completely like a full umbrella explanation for how these people, what these people go through. He's like, my son from the first wife, I didn't like sit and properly play with him for 1 hour for the first 7-8 years of his life, because I was always in production making something, this and that. So he's like, after so many years, one day I sat with him and I realized that I never knew he grew up.
Yeah.
I didn't spend much time with him. And that was the point. He was like, I'll only make the last film. This is, I think, his last film. What was the name? Sitare Zameen Par or something.
Yep,
And he's like, I'll make the last one. I'll be out. I've earned enough money, name, fame, everything. I'm out. And I think Federer, for the same reason, he wants to give time. Every sporting player, the last ones of, they're like, we're retiring because we want to spend time with our family now.
Spend time family, yeah. But if
Nadal, exact same reason. He retired. Djokovic, most probably, whenever he retires, he'll be like, bro, I need to give time to my family.
Yeah, it's the most like, and it's a very, you can't bash athletes for that.
Yeah. If they're having a bad day, it's not because they want to. No athlete doesn't want to score, wants to get a red card, want to give a penalty if you're talking about football, doesn't want to lose a match. Everyone goes in. Even I think the third or fourth tier teams, they also go in with a
because
minimum
at the
guarantee.
end of the day, like no matter what you say about them, no matter if you say, oh, it's fun to play a sport, it's money, it's their job.
Yeah, for them it's their job.
It is their job. Like that's their profession. Yeah. Like, what would you do if I did work 12 hours a day?
I just started playing cricket on Thursday. It's been 2 weeks. I still have an option. The next Thursday I can say no.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. Because it's not my job.
It's
I just go for entertainment.
There's a difference between a hobby and a job.
Yeah. They can't say no. They have to play every time they're called up.
Exactly. Like people are like, oh man, you play sports and get this much money. Dude, it's their job.
Yeah.
So it's like an unemployed man telling you, oh man, you work in a corporate office and you earn so much money. Ask him to say.
Even Elon Musk, I think, one day would be like, bro, I need 2 minutes, and then he would go take 2 minutes and come back.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through this. So
Sports players can't do that.
I'm just happy it's an Arab athlete, Ons Jabeur. She's setting an example for other Arab athletes, because the conversation is happening in closed doors, but it's not in open. So I think it's a good time for a lot of players. Like Al Hilal recently, they're like, sorry, we played too much football. We're not playing the Kings Cup or something. They're like, sorry, we can't pay. We'll pay the fine.
The Saudi Super Cup. Yeah,
they're like, we're not playing that. We'll pay the fine. It was 50,000 Saudi riyals. I think it was that amount. But see, makes sense, because they have to go on and now play a league.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole league. And then the World Cup is coming, and this is coming, and that is coming.
50-something games,
Yeah, so thanks, Ons Jabeur, for setting a standard, for setting a trend that
very good
it's
example.
normal, normalizing it.
Yeah.
Lastly, let's talk about some transfer news.
From the Arab world, we have Al Hilal eyeing on Alexander Isak, obviously from a PIF-owned club, Newcastle. And then we also do have Laporte, who was excluded from Al Nassr's camp. There have been links between him going back to where he started with Athletic Club Bilbao. And what else? We do have Saudi's Al Ittihad is eyeing to buy Aston Villa player Yuri Tielemans.
Oh, Tielemans was one of them.
He was
a very cheap pick in fantasy football, I remember. And he usually scored out of nowhere. Even if they were losing 6-1, he would like, I scored a goal.
He's actually a very good player for them as well. And then there is also Mitrovic, who's reportedly out of Al Hilal squad, and he's heading to another club, which is potentially AC Milan. We will see what it is.
Yeah.
So and I mean, out of nowhere, Al Hilal preparing a huge $400 million bid for Vinicius Jr. as the Brazilian favors the Saudi club. Let's see.
I have realized every transfer season, there's like 2-3 players who everyone talks about.
Yeah.
And everyone is quoting someone who is quoting someone who is quoting someone.
Exactly.
And with Saudi Pro League, it's been Vinicius for the last year or so.
It's something about
And Vinicius is young. Why would he leave a winning team and come to Saudi?
If you want to make it sound somewhat like
Legit,
reliable,
right?
Like there is Rodrigo, who is like on the edge of the exit door.
Yeah.
You could go for him.
No, Vinicius.
He's made it clear he wants to stay. But yeah,
I think Vinicius is the new Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's talking about going there. Oh, he's talking about going there.
You never know though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
400 million dollar bid.
It's too much.
Yeah, I think
If it happens,
it's hyperinflation in the transfer market.
yeah. Again, yeah, it will be a Neymar, right? It will be a Neymar.
Neymar into 10.
Yeah, but I still think Vinicius has a lot of time. I'm not thinking he's moving. If he moves, I don't mind. I would love for him to come
Yeah,
to the Saudi
it's
Pro League.
very, very
We'd
interesting.
be very happy. The only problem is that there is no possibility, probability, or like any statistical like anomaly
There is no,
which
like,
can happen.
There's no concrete
Yeah,
link.
but if it happens, I'll stand up and salute Saudi Arabia.
Please take him away from Madrid, please.
So they can win.
Please. We're already winning. We want 4
Yeah,
trophies,
that's
fine.
also a good thing. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us today on the Smashi Sports Show. We'll keep coming to you on Mondays and Fridays. We're trying to create a daily podcast as well. I think we've started, but I'll confirm that for you. But there is a good news that on Augustus Media, which is the parent company for Smashi and Lovin, and Smashi Sports is a part of the Smashi, we reached 2 million views, and good. We also celebrate our own milestones, and we love to share it with you because we want you to know that you are contributing to all of this. And also, there's a 30% off on the yearly subscription of Smashi.tv. You can just go to the website, write Smashi.tv on anything, your mobile, tablet, phone, iPad, whatever you can find. Just go to Smashi.tv. You can buy the subscription 30% cheaper for the year. It's a very good buy because you can see a lot of sporting events from the Arab world on it live. We do Emirates Drift Championship. We do Mina Cup. It's a very nice tournament. 9, 10, 11-year-old kids playing. Some of them doing exceptionally cool tricks. And apart from that, there's handball, netball. There's a lot of sports. We're trying to build the DAZN, as I say, of the MENA region. We're trying. See, we get full marks for trying, and
just like how Saudi is not top 5, we are also not the zone yet.
Yeah, we are near the
We are
top
nearly-
5.
We need an influx of news. Just
Yeah. So thank you so much and have a great day. And as soon as the sporting season starts, Smashi Sports will start airing all the matches. And we are keeping an eye on a very interesting Dubai Basketball Club because I think this year they're playing in the Euro League. They played ABA League. They didn't win the cup, but they went till the quarterfinals, I think, or the semifinals. Did great. They're signing players like crazy. I think we've done the 8th signing. They've signed 8 new players going to the Euro League. It'll be interesting to see a Middle Eastern club play in the Euro League. It's weird, but it'll be very interesting because whatever I've read, it's from the business perspective.
Yeah.
But it's good for the Euro League because there will be a lot of commercial interest from Middle Eastern sponsors now, right?
I mean,
so
money-wise, it's a very
money-wise, it's a great move for the Euro League, also for the Dubai Basketball Club.
Yeah, it's for both parties. It's a very profitable.
But Dubai Basketball Club, the only reason I love their story is they're not that old. They don't have a 20-30 year history. They just formed in 2024, 23, end or 24 to start.
Yeah.
They're already making waves in the world of basketball. So, very good story to follow. Everything is on Smashi Sports, our socials. Wherever you can, whichever is your poison of social media, just write Smashi Sports and you'll find us and get updates from the world of sports. Thank you very much. See you on Friday.
Thank you.